Detecting talk of the day, December the 8th, 2024, 6:30. It's not as cold here. It's still cold, though. This is going to be a little bit different detecting talk of the day. Social media, the internet, metal detecting forums, YouTube, whatever you want to call it. You know, we didn't used to have this, did we? As it pertained to metal detecting, all you really had to depend on is maybe what a dealer told you, what a user's manual of a machine told you, or what your buddy or friend told you. That was it. Fast forward, now you see what we have. So we have the capability now where a person can buy a metal detector and actually show you live its operation. They can talk about it. They can share their life experiences. That's what this is about. None of this social media is forced on anyone. There's no video forced on anyone. There's no video link that will open on its own. You know, you go back to, even today, you could go to the library, can't you? You could go to a bookstore, pick up a magazine, pick up a book. You may peruse it just a little bit and you're disappointed or you're unsatisfied or you just don't like it. And what do you do with it? You probably put it down, don't you, and go find something you like better. Do you vent about that, though? You don't publicly vent about that, do you? There's things that happen every day in your life, probably something in any day that you're dissatisfied with or it's unlikable. You're not venting about that, are you, publicly? You know, when I hear somebody use the word drama, I heard that word mentioned yesterday. Drama. You know, when I hear that word used, yeah, we've heard that word used in the politics world, haven't we? And this is not going to be no political video, but when I hear that word drama, I wonder about a person that uses that word. And we've heard that word used in connection with Calabash Digger. So he shares his life experiences with equipment, and I do, and there's other people that do too. New equipment, he shows new detector releases. You don't have to look at it, you don't have to read, whatever he does on social media, it's your choice as to whether you want to look at it or not. That goes for everybody else, you know, anything else you look at. You always have these people that want to use the word bashing or something to that effect. When somebody like Calabash is showing some of the not so nice of a detector model or its shortcomings. Question is he telling the truth? Seemed like to me he's been pretty good about that. Do all the marketing persons, the companies, do they enjoy or like this? They probably don't. That's tough, ain't it? Maybe they need to make a better product. Any company making a device these days, if they haven't figured this out, if you make a dud, it's going to get exposed on social media, okay? If you make a great product, it's going to get exposed on social media. So whoever's making good mousetraps versus the bad ones, they'll all be shown on social media, and price will be a factor too. For any endeavor that you choose to do in life, where there's a device that aids your endeavor, there's probably going to be different devices. The goal, they all sort of do the same thing generally. But there's probably something better about one versus the other. This goes with cars, guns, metal detectors, golf carts, you name it. But we still have these people out here that want to talk about Calabash. Calabash is talking about inanimate objects. Metal detectors, metal detector gear, those are inanimate objects. And he may mention the company that made them, but that's not criticizing an individual. Yet these people want to criticize him. And that doesn't make a lot of sense. It's childish, immature, poor thinking, poor logic, whatever you want to call it. So I wonder if we go back to the old way of doing things, where you read a magazine where a manufacturer or a tester for a manufacturer has sharing their thoughts about a metal detector. I guess you just have to take their word for it, huh? You have to presume they're telling the truth. And how do they know their machine is lackluster compared to another model or not? Are they going to disclose this to you? Probably not. Why would an individual call Calabash asking about a piece of equipment? That would tell me that they value his opinion, wouldn't it? If you pick your phone up and you call somebody, and this same person is going to sit back on their hands and let this person that you call be talked about, criticized. That makes no sense, and that tells me a whole lot about this person's character. And if that person sees this video, he'll know exactly who I'm talking about. So every time a model comes out, Calabash may get it, and he may talk about it, and he may show it, and other people will too. Well, if you want to look at it, look at it. If it's a piece of equipment you're interested in, I'll bet you money some of these people that have criticized him on this Vortex will never even own a damn Vortex. How about that? I'm not going to own a Vortex, but I'm not going to sit back and criticize him because he's showing that machine, or if he signals, or anybody else. You know, it's a real shame, and you know what, old Calabash, you guys say he's got some pretty good, he got a head full of sense, whether you all don't want to believe it or not, okay? I don't claim to be no rocket scientist, but I'm no dumbass. Remember what he said in his video yesterday? It's actually a pretty good idea when you think about it. These metal detecting forums are dying on the vine, okay? They cannot be making the revenue. Probably, are they even making enough revenue to keep themselves alive? I don't know. Maybe they are, but maybe they're barely above float. But that safe zone he talked about for videos, where you don't even, if you as a forum member, you don't even get a comment on the forum about the video, but you get a look at it. And if you want to subscribe to his channel and you want to go into his video and make a comment, so be it. But you know, if you go into his video and you make some stupid comment, childish, he'll probably get rid of you and you won't be posting on his videos anymore. Well, that's okay too. But at least you get to comment constructively. And this gives a reason for a person to go to a forum. Otherwise, they're just going to go to his YouTube channel. Screw the forums. Make any sense? So he had a good idea there. Now, you know, you've got this old boy this morning, I've done looked. You got this old boy over there on the friendly forum, you know, and he's doing exactly what I just talked about. He's talking about Calabash. Oh, let's see what let's look at the scorecard. Instead of talking about that detector in that thread, asking questions about it, he's talking about Calabash. That's the drama. Calabash is not the drama. The drama is what that forum owner set back and allowed to happen. Drama is what that forum moderator set back and allowed to happen. That's the drama. Two grown men set back. And then what do? What the owner labels it as, oh, there's just too much drama with Calabash. That's an easy way out, ain't it? We heard this same shit about damn President Trump. The drama. Yeah, the drama is all of these bullshit attacks. That's the drama. He's talking about an inanimate object. An object you may have an interest in, or maybe you don't. I'm watching the Vortex. I'm not going to probably own one. But for my own learning, I want to see what Garrett's got and how are they going to manage it. Okay? Just to see. I look at the Nocta products too, and I don't own a Nocta product currently, except for a pin pointer that I don't ever use because I got so many. Social media should be a good thing. And a lot of people are turning it into what? They're turning these forums into nothing but trash piles. Instead of objectively looking and objectively making comments about what they see in the video, be it positive or negative, not about Calabash or anybody else, even me. There's things about some of these detectors that could be discovered that have not been discovered. Even models that were released months and years ago that could be discovered and shown today by a user of that equipment. And no, everybody gets to go out and try it, validate it. And see if it will help them. And that's what the social media, that's the good part about it. You don't have to pay for a long distance phone call. You don't have to get a magazine and read about some piece of equipment thinking, So, everybody needs to act grown up. Calabash doesn't charge for what he does. I don't charge. People that own forums may make some revenue off of them. That's good. I don't care if they make any money or not. I don't make any money on YouTube. I'm not begging for subscriptions. I'm not charging monthly fees for whatever. And I'm never going to, okay? That's me. But I'm not going to sit back and talk bad about somebody that does such a thing. I could. But that don't help anybody, does it? So when you're making comments about people's posts on forums, that's what you need to ask. What I'm fixing to post or say, who is it going to help? If it's not going to help anybody, don't post it. Real simple. And talking about an individual is not going to help anybody on them forums. Okay? Well, anyway, that is going to conclude the detective talk of the day. I hope everybody has a nice day.